This series has gone to so many different places that I wouldn't have really batted an eyelid at that one. The fact that Kai'Sa made it to R5, kind of absurd, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
But the Annie going to be locked in here. Definitely a fiery theme, as it's only the Rel that doesn't have red in the portrait. On some silver scrapes, and Deft alongside Kellen with their gigantic CS lead that they have at this early stage of the game. There is a Q. All Out comes forward as well as Canyon wanting to wait for the flash to come in as Zeus is trying to end the world. They do manage to get the permafrost. There's the layering of CC, and there is no flash option here as first blood goes to Canna.
Really
well as his steel caps. And Zeus will now just try and fight him, and maybe he can just win, as All Out is available. Canna is going to try and dash to where he can actually escape as the Q3 comes down. Canna is looking for it. He breaks the chains, finds a Q. Will he have another dash? Who will have the dash first? And the answer is Zeus, and he has a Q, and he's just going to get a solo. It's almost a rhetorical question. As Carrier is going to supervise as this dragon is going to be taken. The rest of his teammates not in the area, so that is going to be first Drake down. And
there's no downtime for top laners. You don't, like here, you know, Faker's like, I don't want to take a shock blast, I'm going to back away, give him the tower. Like
Prison not wanting to use it onto Carrier here as Showmaker is teleported in. Gumayusi could be in trouble as they're diving forward. They just get the Feather Storm as Showmaker now going to get taken down so incredibly low. He is drilled in, and Def not able to offer any damage back. That's actually Zeus getting it once we get out of the series, but
maybe I'll lie in bed at night, ponder it.
Maybe. As Canyon, I thought that maybe he'd press his R button, but decides to hold onto it for the moment. Faker now trying to fight Showmaker here, as this time he's going to jump in and grab himself a kill. Might be able to get a bear at the same time, and so that is a kill. As Owner is going to wander towards Canyon, who is kind of by himself. There is a Showmaker in the area. They take down the outer turret in mid lane, though.
He's like, yep, show's over, we're good. And I think that's the correct call. I don't think T1 are going to be able to move in. Zeus is in the vicinity, but suddenly they're like, wait, we're against T1.
Yeah.
What are they just Baron?
Where's the Baron angle? Well, they are moving over to outer turret. I don't think Zeus is going to be enough to defend, and he understands that as well. So, Dplus kind of layering the advantages that they pick. Carrier looking for that flank angle, and Faker is still there. Flash, Tibbers, both available. Canyon needs to be careful with his positioning also as Dplus, they have a feeling that Carrier is lurking over the wall. The Control Ward going to spot him out as now Zeus wanting to get back into the fight once again. DK, they back away. Moonlight Vigil clips Faker right on the edge and they grab the seat. Oh, Canyon not able to get an Owner. Locks down the Baron, but can Dplus find the fight? The Aphelios already taken out, and T1! Oh, it's the lethality on this Aatrox, and he decided he's not going to get one shot. He is one-shotting them.
Manages to get, he just ends.
This might just be the end of the game. You're exactly right.
Seconds with Baron. Only Kellen to defend. Looks like they're hesitating on it. Carry up to the recall. Looks like they're not going to look at the eye. Would have been cut it close, but they think they don't need to end the game right now. They'll take the in here, probably reset and head over to the Dragon, but man, Dplus get decimated in that fight.
5-1-1 on Zeus. This is reminiscent of the previous gold graph, is it not?
Very much so. And it feels like it's a similar thing.
Completed as Carrier looks for Canyon. Canyon's just going to be able to sidestep the Grand Entrance. But these Shock Blasts aren't really landing.
Exactly. And now they're aggressively pushing in.
That is a Glacial Prison. They do manage to get the cleanse out of Gumayusi, who takes a lot of damage. The flash comes out as Tibbers into the back line, and Explode goes to Lulu. But thankfully it's not Def, but he has to deal with Zeus, who just blows him up. My God, the damage of this Aatrox is absurd. Showmaker tries to use his hammer to get rid of him, but the Infernal Chains come down, and it's a double once again. I think Zeus might get a POG for this particular game, as it's looking a little bit like a 3-1 for T1 as they take down the inhibitor. They'll take down the Nexus turrets, and they are moving on in the playoffs. Could even be a telecom war for the next round as well. Congratulations to T1, feeling a little bit like a rags to riches story.
Despite being the lowest seed, you can see all the analysts had it on their mind that T1 would come in with Faker looking in better form. And it was not a flawless series.
No!
It was not a series where we say, hey, this is the T1 from spring, but